An accidental proposal? What is that? It started as a joke. Tola and Alex had been together for 3 years and they were comfortable. No rush, no pressure, just vibes. Marriage? They talked about it casually, but neither of them was in a hurry. And then one random evening, after watching a beautiful wedding proposal video, Alex laughed and joked, "Imagine if we just got married next month. No stress, no drama, just showed up and said I do." Tola was sipping her wine and she smirked. "Sure, why not? Let's send out invites tonight." It was a joke, a silly wine-filled joke. But Alex, he did not take it as one. She stabbed a fork into her piece of chicken, looked at Alex and said, "You're joking, right? But honestly, why not? We could be one of those spontaneous couples or whatever. Right? We could just tell everyone and watch them panic." They laughed and clinked their glasses and moved on to another topic. Except Alex didn't move on. That night, as Tola slept soundly beside him, Alex lay awake, staring at the ceiling. What if she wasn't entirely joking? They had been together for 3 years. They loved each other, so why wait? By morning, he had made up his mind. He was going to plan the wedding. A surprise wedding. Ha! Alex wasted no time. First, he called his sister Fumi. She was excited. Find a hall. Get a caterer. But don't tell Tola yet o. Fumi, being the terrible influence, loved the chaos. "Let's make it grand," she said. Alex was running a full wedding operation behind Tola's back. The problem was that he was a terrible liar. "Finally, I was starting to think he would never propose," Fumi added. Next, he called Tola's best friend, Chioma. Are you serious? Oh my God, I have been waiting for this day." And by the end of the week, Alex had booked a venue, paid for a wedding dress, ordered wedding invitations, even booked a surprise honeymoon. Tola started noticing weird things. Alex was on late night calls, whispering like a spy. Fumi kept asking, "Do you like lace or satin?" out of nowhere. One day, Tola caught Alex stuffing a tuxedo receipt into his pocket. "Are you cheating on me?" she asked. "No, what?" Alex choked on his drink. "Babe, I'm just planning something for us." It was suspicious, very suspicious. And since Alex was acting weird, Tola decided to also mess with him. One evening, she casually mentioned, "There is this guy at work, super tall, funny. We have lunch sometimes." Alex froze. He stayed up scrolling through her Instagram, looking for signs of this new guy. The next day, he sent Fumi on a mission. Spy on Tola at work. Find out who this lunch guy is. Fumi was the worst secret agent ever. She walked into Tola's office, pretending to deliver food. "Where is that handsome work crush of yours? The one giving my Alex sleepless nights." Turns out the work crush was Tola's cousin. Tola burst into laughter. Alex, on the other hand, was embarrassed for life. The first crack in his plan appeared when Chioma, who was terrible at keeping secrets, accidentally sent Tola a message meant for Alex. "Babe, I'm screaming. The dress is perfect. I have outdone myself." What dress? What are you talking about? When Chioma realized the mistake she made, she quickly called Tola. "Babe, promise me you won't freak out." What's going on? "Alex is planning your wedding." Come again. "I mean, your wedding is in 3 weeks. Surprise!" Tola dropped her phone. That evening, Tola stormed into Alex's apartment. "Alex, are you planning a wedding?" "Yes," Alex said, completely relaxed. "To who?" "To you now, obviously." "Alex, I was joking." "Well, I wasn't." Tola sat down, rubbing her temples. So you planned an entire wedding based on a joke? Not just any wedding, babe. It's our wedding. Tola burst out laughing. Alex joined in. For a moment, it felt like just another silly conversation between them. Until Tola stopped laughing and said, "Cancel it." Alex didn't stop laughing. The next day, Tola woke up to hundreds of congratulatory messages. Her auntie had sent her a voice note. My dear, I knew this day would come. God has done it. Hallelujah. Her mother, "I've already invited all the church members. So." Her father, "I just paid for a cow. This wedding must happen." Tola nearly passed out. Her entire family was in on it. Alex, he was completely unbothered. He sat back sipping juice, watching her panic like he was enjoying a movie. Tola grabbed her phone and dialed Chioma. "You told my mother?" I may have mentioned it, oh." Tola groaned. "We are not getting married in 3 weeks," she said to Alex. "Tell that to your mother." Alex shrugged. Tola stared at him in anger. She grabbed her car keys. "Oh, really? Watch me. I will tell her." Tola knew she couldn't stop the wedding, but she could make Alex regret planning it without her. So she smiled sweetly and said, "Fine, let's get married." That was too easy, Alex said. "But let's do it my way." Alex, feeling victorious, agreed immediately. Big mistake. The day of the wedding arrived. Guests poured into the venue, expecting a beautiful romantic ceremony. Instead, they walked into pure chaos. The decorations, bright neon colors like a 90s nightclub. The theme of the wedding was "Till Death Do Us Part," a horror wedding. The officiant, a stand-up comedian, and the bridal procession, Tola's bridesmaids dressed as zombies. Turns out Tola also made counter preparations to make Alex regret planning her wedding without her. And Tola, she walked down the aisle in a black wedding dress. "What is this?" Alex asked, horrified. "A surprise wedding, just like you wanted." "Tola, we cannot get married like this. What memory would we have of our wedding?" "Why not? You planned a wedding without me. I just added a little touch here and there. Don't you like it?" The guests whispered. Some laughed, others were totally confused. "Tola, do you even want to marry me at all?" "I do, babe, but not like this. That was a joke. Let's be intentional about our wedding." "Okay, how about we plan it together this time?" Alex asked. Tola looked at him and burst into laughter. "That is all I wanted, dummy." The wedding ended in shambles, without any exchange of vows. A month later, Alex did it right. No surprises, no secret planning, no accidental proposals. Just him, Tola, and a real ring. This time, when he got down on one knee and asked, "Will you marry me?" Tola smiled and answered, "Yes, for real this time." Months later, they had a beautiful, well-planned wedding. No zombies, no horror theme, no surprise chaos, just two people who were finally ready. And as they danced into the night, Alex leaned in and whispered, "I can't believe you made me waste my entire effort planning our first wedding." Tola laughed. "You thought you could do it by yourself. You have learned, and guess what? You learned the hard way." And that is the end of the story of the accidental proposal.